Hey guys, it's Christine, also known as IvyWinter. Thank you for watching another sort of Disney video, sort of baby video. This is probably gonna be the last video I do before I have this kid. I was hoping to get my book review for Star Wars in. I don't know if that's gonna happen, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. So maybe second to last, maybe last. I am 38 weeks pregnant, which means my due date isn't 2 weeks. However, baby is a big baby and I might be getting induced sooner because of that. Something that I'll know in the next couple of days. So if that's the case, this might be my last video until I have this kid. So I apologize if that's kind of putting a little bit of a damper on book club and all of that. Everything's just been crazy leading up to these last few days. But I wanted to make this video because I wanted to do a little nursery tour, and it's actually apropos to the channel because the nursery theme is Star Wars. So I'm gonna take you guys into the nursery. It is right next door from my office that I'm standing in, which you know well, that I film normally on the DSLR and all that. So we're gonna head on over to the nursery. Okay, so this is the smallest room in the house. So we didn't have a lot of space to work with, and I was a little worried that it wasn't gonna really work out in terms of the furniture that we wanted in here. But we actually ended up doing a pretty decent job of making this layout work to the best of our ability. But it is a really tiny room. We also didn't want to repaint the walls, and we just tried to make as little work as possible. And so I feel like we did a pretty good job working with what we had without like doing a complete revamp, and sticking to the theme without being like too overboard with it either. That was kind of my whole thing. I just wanted it to be like Star Wars chic, you know what I mean? So you walk in the door, and then here we've got an IKEA shelf that I actually painted this blue. So it actually was like a unpainted, like regular wood shelf, really cheap at IKEA, and we didn't want to do the natural wood when most of the other colors in here was like gray and white and some blue. So I actually got this color from Home Depot and just painted it and did a finish sheen over it, and that was it. Really easy, fun project. So you can probably see we got some Star Wars-y stuff in here already. A little Jawa, Darth Vader and Son, which was on our registry. We have a bunch of other books and other gifts that we got. This guy's so cute. He's actually a puppet. And we have those just up here, and then just below is the changing table and our dresser. And so these actually didn't come together. This is from Target, though it's a really common nursery furniture brand called Da Vinci. And this top was their brand of changing table, but we had to actually connect it to the bottom, so you have to like screw it in, and then it became one whole piece. And then this actual changing pad and sheet comes from Pottery Barn Kids, and it is so cute. Oh my god, you guys, their Star Wars collection is the cutest thing and is what really inspired me for this room. So absolutely love that. We actually had to put this door on the closet. When we moved in, it looks like there was a door and then they removed it. And then we had to buy this door at Home Depot. And thankfully my dad was able to visit in January, and so we put the door on the closet. This was also a little gift. Look, little Mickey, he's so cute. Closet's a bit of a mess, bear with me, because we threw a whole bunch of stuff in here, as you can see. This was like completely empty. What I did was buy the shelves from the Container Store. So this is like part of their, I think it's like their alpha thing. And so we've got extra sheets, extra swaddles, we've got extra towels, and also just extra stuff that right now we kind of just don't need yet, but we know that we will. You know, the diaper bags, all that. Actual diapers. And what I do love about this closet is there's actually a really cool window right here. It's just so funny that it's like built into a closet essentially. We had to put these curtains in because there was absolutely nothing in here for the longest time. Like, we would work in the nursery and feel so exposed to the outside and to our neighbors next door because we had nothing. So, you know, I'm blanking on which shade store we got these from because we looked at so many, but I can put it in the description below. But we hemmed and hawed on what we were gonna do. We almost did a pattern, but we decided against it because the rug is patterned, which I'll show you in a minute. So we just did a solid blue, just to like, this was the first blue thing that we put in the room. And I think it definitely needed it because we were doing a lot of gray and a lot of white, and it was almost becoming like too much, you know? And so I wanted just a little bit of color. So these are great because they have no strings. You just pull and then you just push up, and that's it. That's all you have to do. So we wanted that for safety reasons. We didn't want any sort of cords hanging or anything like that. They are blackout, which is really great. So yeah, I love these. They came out really, really good. We have another piece from IKEA. So this is actually the same collection as the shelf up here. And again, just painted it blue. It was really a natural wood. And we have so many books because my friends are amazing. Not even just books that were like on our registry, but like people went above and beyond and bought some cool stuff. So this is actually, these two are actually my original copies of Corduroy and Goodnight Moon from when I was a baby, which is really cool. And then, oh my gosh, everything else is just so neat. You know, you've got classics like Love You Forever and the Rainbow Fish, but then we also got some cool stuff like this one, A is for Awesome. We're definitely going to be raising a feminist in this house. I gotta point out the really cool books that Rob gave us because he is just, he knows me and it was so on brand. So he gave us this 5-minute Star Wars stories, which is really cool. He gave us Bedtime for Batman, my favorite superhero. He also found golden books for Miles Morales and Black Panther. How amazing is that? And then lastly, he got me the Buffy the Vampire Slayer kids book. So I think Rob knows me better than anyone, for sure. But yeah, we've got a great collection of books. I'm so excited. And then these are even more little Disney books that my coworkers actually surprised me with, which are really cool. Moving on to the nursing corner, we have this glider that I also got from Target. I think it's also Da Vinci now that I think about it. I think it's like the Da Vinci Olive Glider. I think it's their brand. And it's really comfy. It is a bit narrow, but I'm pretty petite and Peter isn't exactly a big dude either, so it's really comfy for the both of us, but I would say maybe not for a tall person. Comes with the ottoman. The ottoman does not like glide, but it moves pretty easily. It's pretty stationary though. And then the glider obviously can rock and can swivel whichever way we really, really like it. We have, of course, a boppy that was gifted to us. And then some other cute gifts. My brother got me this bear because every kid needs a teddy bear. And then, of course, we've got, and I can't remember the name of this elephant, but it's a very popular toy right now. It's funny how I don't know the names of things, and then just give me like a year and I will know the names of everything and regret it. Also from Pottery Barn Kids, I love this pillow. It says, "May the force be with you." It's so cool. I love it. We got this artwork from Etsy. I will definitely link it. Sorry for the glare. The artwork is so cute, and there's a bunch of different stuff that this seller has. But of course we have a little Luke, a little Vader, little Boba Fett, and little Chewbacca. I love them. I love these pieces so much. I feel like it just brings this corner together. And then also an Etsy purchase was this really cute block set. I'm not normally a person who likes things with words on it. I'm not gonna lie. I normally think they're hokey and cheesy, but come on, that's really cute. We did get a hatch, which was also on a registry. My brother got us this. We have only heard nothing but great things about Hatch. What it essentially is like a night light and a noise machine combined. You can also control it from an app, so you don't even have to be in the room to change the colors or change the noise machine volume or any of that. You know, what we basically need down here: burp cloths, my pump. We've got some extra books here as well. These are so Peter and myself's brand as well. He's a huge Giants fan, and I am a huge Yankees fan, and so this child will be both, and he will have no say. The table itself actually came from Bye Bye Baby. I had a really hard time getting a table that I wanted that would fit, especially with this room being so tiny. So this was actually kind of a perfect choice. It gives me some storage, but it also isn't like massive. We had only one outlet in this room that works, so we had to put an extension cord, and we still need to figure out our extension cord mess over here before this kid is actually in this nursery, because really important safety to make sure that they cannot touch outlets and cords and all of that stuff. Fortunately, we have some time. We're gonna be room sharing with a bassinet in our room for the first few months. So no rush to figure it out just yet. But we are probably gonna have to get one of those like boxes that you like put the extension cord in that like covers it all up. That's gonna be the easiest way to do that. And then similarly for our baby monitor, we have the wire going up the wall. So I actually had to buy one of those like things off of Amazon where it covers the wire and you clip it up. So right now it's exposed, but we are gonna clip it to the wall because it is a hazard. But we did get the Infant Optics DXR8 Pro, which is the newer iteration of their last one. So this is the little screen, has like a little stand on the back so you can just put it down. It is not Wi-Fi. I kind of didn't want Wi-Fi. I don't really see us needing it when we're gone, because we're gonna have likely a babysitter or, you know, family here who can keep an eye on him and let us know what's going on. but it does have up to 1,000 feet, so it should get us out our back door to our backyard. My neighbors, who we sometimes hang out with, were like, you definitely gotta test it in our yard, see if it gets far enough. What I like about the Pro and having the hatch is that the Pro can do like a noise canceling thing, so it will know to eliminate the background noise that's coming from the hatch so that that doesn't take up all of the sound and you can hear the baby instead, which I think is really, really neat. So yes, we had to wall mount it. Not the most aesthetically pleasing decision, but the best angle for the crib. And so, like I said, we're gonna put that, like all those pieces that will like cover this all the way up the wall. You know what? Sometimes you gotta go with function over aesthetics, and that's what we decided to do here. But so far, just playing around with it, I really like it. Okay, onto the crib. We got these awesome wall decals that I will definitely link below. They were not cheap, but they were amazing. We actually have a few extra left over because there was just so many of them. And they were really fun to put up and really easy to put up. Just kind of going with the space theme, but not too Star Wars-y. Like we looked at Star Wars wall decals, a little too much. We have this really cute mobile that also came from Target. So space themed mobile. Really easy to move around as we need to. We have, of course, space themed crib sheets, but we also have baby Grogu crib sheets as well from Pottery Barn Kids that aren't on here at the moment. And then this amazing quilt is also Pottery Barn Kids. Like I said, they have an amazing line of Star Wars stuff and Disney stuff, which is really, really cool. The crib itself is, I think, Da Vinci Kidani. It was the highest rated on New York Times Wirecutter, and we really like that site for our recommendations, so we went with it. Really, really easy to put together and can go all the way up to a like twin size bed with, you know, adjustment pieces. So we like that a lot. And then one of my favorite touches of this whole room is this Ruggable Star Wars rug. So if you look closely, you can see there are ships. Love this rug. It looks so cool. It's really easy to clean. And I'm all about that, and I know this kid's gonna make a mess. So absolutely love how the rug ties the whole place together. And then lastly, coming back towards the door, we needed more storage space because we don't have a lot of floor space. So the stuff for the changing table is all here. This was just bought from Amazon really cheap. We just needed to make as much use of the space as possible, so that's why we got that. That is the entire nursery. Like I said, it's small, but it's functional, and I think we did a pretty good job of making the most of the space. You know, that closet's really deep, so I wanted that extra storage in there. And you know, as he gets older and we don't really need a glider anymore, we'll move that out and have something else cool in here instead. But for right now, I feel like it's gonna serve its purpose and do its job, and I really love it. And I hope this kid loves Star Wars because I don't know, I mean, that's what his room is. So, gonna be interesting if he decides he's a Trekkie or something like that instead. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who's just been super patient as I've kind of dwindled down on my videos on this channel. Like I said, very, very pregnant right now. It's just been hard to find the time and admittedly the energy to get stuff done for the channel. So I appreciate the patience there, and trust me, when this kid is here, you guys will know for sure. Everything that I can find online that was in here, I will put in the description below. If you like this video, then like it. If you like me, you should subscribe. I Can't say I make videos every single week right now. Not sure how long my break will be, but I promise that I will be back. Yeah, you should definitely still subscribe and check out some of the older videos in the meantime if you're new here. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a great rest of the day. Bye.